Yesterday on No Jumper, we learned that Flakko is upset, according to Lush, because he got fired. That's something that they tried to keep under wraps, and Lush let it slip out that Flakko, in fact, did get fired from the No Jumper platform. Now you have ADAM22 reacting to the fact that Flakko crashed out on all the No Jumper hosts. Let's get into this content.
Why did they put Tortas on the homie, though?
No, that's out of pocket. Flakko's out of pocket for that.
Oh, did you hear about that?
Like
What? Flakko been bleeding the platform.
What do you mean?
Dude, can we get into
this? He did a long expose.
What do you mean it's crazy?
Pretending like you're afraid of Flakko.
I haven't seen it.
News. They just swear that you're deathly afraid to say anything to Flakko about anything he has to say about No Jumper.
What did you say? I don't
Even
know.
if
That's
he's making a
misconstrued.
satirical
He's misconstrued
video.
in our words.
I was the only person sticking up for you, like Adam would give Flakko bars.
He said 99% of the hosts here would suck semen off the floor to get on the
It's actually kind of true.
news.
Wait, okay.
And then he said,
This is the wrong person to say that
But
to.
by definition, if you're on the platform, you probably are on the news or on a show with
that's
more
like the starting
prestige
point.
than the news, right? So what? I mean, I feel like Doughboy.
I didn't see this. I just heard what he was kind of saying.
What Doughboy just said doesn't make sense.
Here we go. You get more context here.
Adam's uncomfortable and a little upset that he's being forced to address the disrespect that Flakko's been giving him.
Way, okay? Here's a second way. Now, this way is primarily for the Mexicans, okay? All right? If you're not a Mexican, I'm sorry, but this method in for you. If you're not a Mexican, this method in for you. Forget about it, okay? The method would not work for you if you ain't a Mexican, okay?
Why
Now,
did he
if
say
you
it
Mexican-
4 times?
Yeah, why is he so like, we get it, bro?
And you got a
Loading.
sister, a cousin, an auntie, a young auntie, that's between the weight of 200 to 270 pounds. If you got a cousin, a sister, a auntie, a mama,
I could have said this in 4 seconds, for the record. This is my one problem with Flakko content is how is this 44 seconds?
Look at that smile. Look at that smile on his face right now. It's ridiculous.
It's just like such a simple thought, which is good. It's like when it comes to the YouTube runtime, this is good. But it's just, to me, that's...
You gonna hit that 15?
If you want me to criticize them, why is this taking so long? But anyway, okay.
between the weight of 200 to 270 pounds. I think they call tortas. I don't know. Shout out my Mexicans. I rock with y'all, right? I don't know the words. I don't know the terms. If torta is offensive, my apology. My apology. I don't mean a diss. My apology. But I think they're called tortas. 200 to 270. Okay? Go to a no jumper live event. Right? You know,
Go to the No Jumper live event. It's like a tortilla factory, huh?
About that.
they be live.
Yeah, we're not gonna have that though.
They be outside. They be at like parties, stuff like that, right? I think the next like live event is like somewhere in Vegas somewhere. Go to a no jumper live event with your torta. Okay? Again, 200 to 270. That's the range. If they under 200, forget about it. You got no chance. Bring your torta family member. There's a guy that's gonna be there with a hat called Joshua Manahan.
Oh my God.
Josh Manahan.
Damn. That is wild work. That is wild work. Now, I want to see what Adam22 says about this because Flakko is knocking down 1 employee, 2 employee, 3 employee at the No Jumper podcast.
You tell your
I thought that was probably where this was going. But why did this take 2 minutes?
Bro, he's doing the Stephen A. This is Stephen A's whole timing and everything.
Is it really? I
This
never
is
really
Stephen
watched
A.
that.
This is a Stephen A. shtick.
But I mean, it would be like not funny if I said it in 8 seconds.
Yeah.
You know, like it was just like the fact that it took so long to get to it is kind of why it's funny, I guess.
to go ahead and flirt with Josh. Now, the torta is gonna flirt with Josh. She's gonna get Josh Instagram. Okay. Now she's gonna go home and DM
What Josh do? Why Josh getting strays?
Josh. Hey, I'm the torta that met you last night. She's gonna go out with Josh. Now, Josh a playboy, you feel me, right? Josh is probably gonna smash 1 or 2 times and probably never tap back in with her again, okay? But
this is massively inaccurate. Like Josh is just hitting it and quitting it. Josh has the opposite problem.
I didn't even know that Josh was a pimping like that. I thought that Josh was more of a simp.
He loves them all.
Bruh, that's my problem. Fucking all the girls that Josh bangs, I would bang them too. I just wouldn't like move them in.
Wild work.
I wouldn't like go Facebook official with them. But for some reason, he kind of has like missed out on that part of the game where it's like you could just hit it and just quit it, or at least not marry them.
Josh at least got a heart.
Notice how Adam's talking about everything but the fact that Flakko's blatantly disrespecting him.
Josh is not cruel. Josh is not, I don't know. Listen, Josh ain't like your boy, okay? Josh got a heart. After the first time she give the box up to Josh, she got to ask Josh for a favor, okay? She got to ask Josh for a favor because if she let Josh tap for a second time, he's gone. But if he hit one time, you got at least one good favor before he hit a second time and he's done with her. So after the first time he hit, ask her, hey, I got a cousin, I got, my brother, my nephew, he's really great at podcasting. Can he come and do the news? And then you come and do the news and you put on a performance of a lifetime.
Has this ever happened? Like, did he ever f*** a girl and then her cousin got on the news?
Not to my knowledge.
Not to my knowledge, no.
Now, if that did happen, we would love to see exactly how that situation came across because Flu, Flammery, Skullduggery, and larceny was definitely afoot.
Are y'all lying?
No, I don't.
You got anything to say, Berganza, bro?
He knows it's true.
I never heard of that.
You can't speak.
But this is what they want you to be gravely offended by. They want you to take this to heart.
No, this wasn't it.
That was some more
It was like no jumper attacks, pretty much.
Oh, Ricky, take the meat out your mouth, brother. Take the meat out of your mouth. Golly, bro. The meat in your mouth is wild.
Saying the platform,
I told them.
Listen,
When Flakko makes fun of the other hosts on No Jumper, that's just like, yeah, you can say that. I don't care. If he says something about me, I might get concerned, but he can say whatever he wants about you guys. I don't go.
Damn it. Damn it.
Damn, okay.
I told them fire up the OBS and defend
I
themselves.
think it was Lush pretty much saying like, how much does he have to talk about No Jumper being bad as a platform for Adam to get sick of it and actually speak out about it? But you're pretty much saying it's not even on your radar.
I haven't seen it, so I don't know. Like, if he does say that, then like I would respond. Like, if anyone sent me a clip of Flakko saying something that I felt like was offensive enough that I wanted to respond to it, I would do so. But,
Okay. But Lush seemed like he was more tapped in.
Use your example that you wanted him to be offended by that earlier.
Yeah, what was he saying about No? Because I haven't seen this video.
I wasn't the
I
one
should be offended by that.
I wasn't the one bleeding it like that.
What were you guys saying yesterday?
That was him and Lush that was on
earlier.
that.
What was the thing that you guys were like?
No, earlier, Lush had more of like, he was saying there's been so many things. Like, when is Adam going to get sick of it? And I just don't with Flakko, so I'm going to jump on that train.
Yeah,
but
I didn't defend himself. But will defend himself.
Yeah,
everybody else was asking for help. Lush in particular.
Sheesh. So are the No Jumper cast afraid of Flakko? Is that what's going on? It seems like that might be what's going on here.
Wait, so what? Like,
I wasn't saying that.
Supposedly, his new video or his live stream recently, he was talking a bunch of shit about No Jumper. I didn't watch it though, so I don't know.
He was just talking about the employees here. He was just saying like,
okay. I didn't see it.
It was a continuation of his beef with Munchie and like other people, but Munchie will give Flakko 30 minutes on any given day.
I mean, yeah, he really beefed with Munchie.
That's just what they do. They
supposed
beef.
to do that.
That is sick. That is sick. But it just kind of, again, makes you wonder, when is Adam going to step up and defend his platform? But then again, Adam has already told you, he can say whatever he wants about the platform. He can say whatever he wants about y'all. Just don't talk about me.
But I was telling Ricky, because he's like, get on your OBS and respond. But I'm like, Ricky got me on a call with Flakko and made me squash the beef with him. So it's like, Ricky can't tell me to get on my hill and attack him when you're the one that made me stand down. And for my respect to Ricky, I stood down.
Does everyone know that? Because I didn't even know that you
I just found out today.
That was supposed to be some gentlemanly mob type shit that we did. And you over here talking about it on airwaves.
No Jumper. I really rock with my squad.
I was protecting the brand. I was making sure it didn't get too far.
Here's the thing.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't care if Adam responds or not, but I'm still going to say
Josh,
Flakko.
Since the divorce, We know of him
Josh potentially divorced from Adam's sister, I believe.
having slept with 3 different Mexican women. Presumably.
Yeah.
It would appear. And I don't know that any of them has been 200 plus pounds.
Not even close.
No, I do. I have concerns about.
So Adam basically is bypassing every issue that Flakko said. Every issue that Flakko said. He don't want to talk about nothing that Flakko said because he want to talk about Josh. Got it.
Oh yeah, actually one of them. One of them might pushing it.
Might have been knocking on 200 at one point.
But the other ones are so small that they're closer to 100 than 200, and it cancels it out.
Exactly. Yeah, easily under 150 for sure.
His average.
So there is one who I believe has probably touched 200 at one point in their life. I do believe that person is probably has decided that Ozempic was for them.
I haven't seen that. Like, they re-rocked it.
I don't know, because you never know. Like, you see somebody in real life.
This is crazy. Flakko must have some real dirt on ADAM22, man. Flakko must have some real dirt on ADAM22 because Adam won't say anything about Flakko. Like, he must have some dirt on that man because this is crazy.
And then you see like a picture of them that looks super hot, and you're like, whoa, they like got in shape. But then you're like, oh, well, I'm believing Instagram.
The Facetune might have done its job.
You know, like there's a girl. Oh my God, there's a girl that I saw that I turned down for Plug Talk at one point, and I saw a picture of her at some event. And she looked so hot that for a second, it took me a little while to realize I had actually been around this girl in real life. She took herself from a 3 to a 10 in these photos. Like the most, and I really feel like it's probably some kind of weird AI app.
Like literally.
So instead of talking about Flakko dissing No Jumper, mind you, the title says Adam reacts to Flakko calling out No Jumper. We're talking about this girl with the AI app because Adam is apparently just, afraid to talk about Flakko for whatever reason. Not really sure what Flakko has on Adam, but whatever he has on him, it must be something serious.
The catfish definition, like
is
just
this
completely
the
fake.
Girl that you showed us before is different. Okay, all right.
It's some other shit.
But it was egregious. That egregious.
It's like a girl that I turned down from having on Plug Talk. I didn't even send it to Lena because I was so certain that Lena was going to be like, "You want to f this girl? Like, why would you want to f this girl? This girl."
You feel like she judges you when you send her some iffy ones.
Sometimes, yeah. She definitely will.
You're using her lens more than your lens.
I mean, she'll like zoom in on like the part of it that's fake, or like where they like stretch their butt out.
Like, look at this blurry part.
She'll be like, "You're so stupid. You can't tell that." I'm like, oh. So I try to keep like a decent standard. But then like looking at this girl's picture, you would think that she was the hottest chick to have ever walked the face of the earth.
That's crazy. That's
but in real life, it was something totally.
In real life, I didn't even want to. Damn.
Are most girls like not as bomb in real life?
What do you think?
Yeah, most definitely.
It just looks so good. Like I'm saying, like
Facetune is just like
no. I'm talking about like when you're watching the scenes type of thing, like actual porn.
I mean, every girl's gonna make herself look as good as possible on Instagram, and then you.
So we're now talking about girls making themselves look as good as possible on Instagram instead of the actual topic at hand, which is Flakko disseminating the No Jumper stuff. Got it.
It's the angles. All the angles are the most perfect ones. Never the bad side of them. Never the double chins getting shown.
A lot of times when I go to a girl, I find things that are imperfections and blemishes like at a pretty high rate.
You accept them.
Like the Raisa chick who was in there in the beginning of the 24-hour stream, like she was actually genuinely like bad as.
Wait, who?
The girl that Munchie was filling on at the beginning of the 24-hour stream.
Oh, yeah, the porn star.
The girl he was filling on is crazy.
Raisa
just
like
shot
that.
with her.
She was like Russian. Like unbelievable. I was like, what the?
But she's hot. But also, if you go to her Instagram, I'm sure
she looks a lot different.
Photos. If you were to put them side by side with like a regular ass iPhone photo of her, you'd be like, okay.
All right, man. So that's Adam22 not speaking on Flakko disrespecting the No Jumper cast. That's that. But with that all being said, man, we finna get up out of here to the next one. Y'all know it's red dots to the left. You know the rest. We gone. Say a prayer and be blessed.